So hello ladies and gentlemen, it's Steven here and welcome back to another China phone unboxing, and today we're going to have a look at the highlight of this week, the Meizu M2 Note. So I was waiting for this one here for a long time. So I was just chilling outside, then ding dong, the postman came, and yeah, we have here some new stuff which we're going to unbox this week. The Hopwatch HD PVR2 Gaming Edition capture card, Yumi Voix Blue, Ulefone B Touch 2, Yumi Iron coming tomorrow, and some Android Droid box. So I'm quite busy this week. Okay, the Meizu M2 Note, which we have right over here, it's definitely the highlight, and I want to do this today because I'm really excited. Okay, we all know Meizu. Now Meizu makes some high quality phones, the MX4, you probably know that. Now new models are coming up and they have pretty high quality but also high price tag. But just like iPhone with the iPhone 5C, Meizu now comes up with some cheaper entry-level model, but still some nice specs, and it's a unibody phone, comes in different colors. So basically for the younger generation who likes colorful phones, I just go with the gray version, which is in here because I hate blue, red or yellow smartphones. It looks like shit, but the gray version looks seriously awesome. Okay, Meizu, nice quality, and the price tag on this one is only 160, so this is really cheap, and for that price it comes with amazing specs. MTK 6753, so it's an octa-core chipset, as you may know, so you probably know the MTK 6752, and the number is lower, so you will say, hey, the newer one, the 3 model, it must be better because it has a 3 instead of a 2. Hell no, this one here is running with 1.3 GHz, so just a different version of the chipset. And also I expect that the score in the benchmarks will be lower. But yeah, it's running a triple core GPU, CPU running at 1.3 GHz, it's running Android 5 straight out of the box, but this is Flyme 4.5, so their own operating system, so customized, but based on Android. And it looks kind of strange, honestly, I don't really like it, but I will get used to it. So display size 5.5 inches, multi-touch screen, then it's full HD, as you can see on the box, so that's basically one of the main marketing features, cheap, full HD, octa-core, colorful, whatever. Okay, comes with 2 GB of RAM, 16 gigs of ROM, maximum memory extension is 128 GB with microSD cards. The front-facing camera has 5 megapixels, the rear camera 13. Sorry guys. Then it comes with Wi-Fi, GPS, Bluetooth, so the usual stuff. Only thing I've noticed is that on 4G we just have triple band, like B1, B3, B7, and there is no B20, but we'll check it out later. Then it's also a dual 4G phone. That means you can use 4G in every SIM card slot, which is a nice thing, Meizu, so thanks for that. I was waiting for it, because most phones, they only have GSM in the second slot, which kinda sucks. Okay, now that's regarding the resolution, display and everything, but it also comes with a Sony battery. Never heard of this before. It says 3100 mAh, but what is a Sony battery? Does Sony make their own batteries? Well, I don't know, it's a unibody phone, so we cannot remove the back cover to have a look at it, but maybe not in the review, but in the next videos after the review I will take it apart to have a look on what we can find in the Meizu M2 Note. Okay, so that are basically the main specs of that little beauty. As always, the link is down below in the description to check it out. 2 gigs of RAM, 16 GB of ROM, if I didn't say that, but I think we have covered everything. So now let me quickly adjust the camera, then let's unbox this little beauty here and let's have a look at the smartphone. So guys, there we go, here's the package, and it looks kind of small but very classy. And the good thing is that it's also sealed, so when the seal is not broken, you know, hey, that phone is really brand new. I already broke the seal because I checked out what's inside of the package, and there we go, let's open it up, and boom, looks kinda nice, right? So the first thing we have here is the charger, and it looks kinda small and comes with the American power socket connector. That's kinda bad because we have a different one in my country, but I have tons of adapters, so this shouldn't be a problem. But maybe if you don't have any adapter, then maybe order it with the phone, because I don't think that there's one included. The charger outputs 10 watts, really hard to read, and the font here is very small. Can barely see DC certification, so that could look better, but USB port straight in, no gaps, so the charger is looking okay, and I will definitely test it in the full review. So what do we have here? We have here a sticker, and under that sticker we have that Flyme pin, whatever, needle, pin, yeah, pin, and with that you can just open up the SIM card tray to get out the 2 SIM card trays and to put in your SIM cards and then slide it back in. Well, here we have the smartphone, but before we have a look at the smartphone, let's quickly check out what we can find here. And there we go, here's a Meizu user manual. Well, no, that's a warranty card or something like that. It's only in Chinese, not the best thing, because actually for Europe you need a quick starter guide or a user manual in the language of each country, but we don't care about this. And here we have the micro USB charging cable. Looks a lot like an iPhone cable because here of the design, but it's a normal micro USB charging cable. So far so good. Looks really kind of nice. But now let's just go and let's have a quick look at that beauty here. So guys, here it is, the Meizu M2 Note. It's coming straight off the box. Still the foil here on the display, and we have here some explanations on that protection foil, but I cannot read it because it's in Chinese, but it shouldn't be so hard. So here we have the SIM card tray. We'll later take it out. Then here we have volume rockers on the left side, power button also here on the left side. Not sure what that thing here at the top is. And here we have the power button, here we have the capacitive touch buttons, and that's basically it. But now let's take off the foil because this is better than porn. And there we go. Oh well. It's coming off and looks really nice, very glossy screen, thin bezels. Actually, for such a cheap phone, it comes with some very nice, almost bezel-less design. We just have here about, I would say, 2.5 millimeters on each side, which is looking really good. Then let's have a look at the back side, and here you can see it. So let's take off that foil too. Just to mention it, you have here a sticker with the serial number and also the IMEI number, so please don't lose it. Make sure you just put it back into the box, because if you just flash the custom ROM, whatever, you could just break your IMEI number. It's MTK, and with the number printed on here, you can easily restore it. But also I would suggest, if you really do such things, you should do an NVRAM backup. Okay, there we go, Meizu. Wow, looks really nice, and that's the dark gray version. I'm pretty sure the blue version and the red version, if there is one, would look kinda cheap, but the dark gray version looks really nice. Now the phone is not really thin, it's actually kinda thick. I will measure it a little bit later, but that's probably due to the 3100 mAh battery. Meizu logo here at the bottom. Here at the top we have the rear camera and also the LED flash. It's a dual LED flash as far as I see, and the camera should have 13 megapixels, so that's kind of good. Here at the top we have the headphone jack, not sure what that thing here is, and well, and that's basically the phone here from the outside. So here we have the speaker grid, microphone, 2 screws to actually unlock the back cover, here with the micro USB port, and so far it is looking really good. So now I want to go outside, show you some details of the body, because here we have no natural lighting, so it maybe doesn't look that good. But let's go quickly outside and let's have a look at the smartphone under natural lighting. So guys, there we go. Here's the Meizu M2 Note under natural lighting, and so far it looks and feels really good. Now there is one thing I forgot, that Meizu is actually coming with the one button solution. So the home button has actually 2 functions. Now if you just press it gently, so you just put your finger on it, it acts as a soft button, and it also acts as a normal hardware home button if you press it. Now it's kind of strange because you're now missing the capacitive touch buttons here, so that actually has no function, and you really have to get used to it. I mean, I talked with some people and they even sold it for that reason, but I think it's okay, but you just have to get used to it, because if I want to go back, I always just press here. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, so that's just regarding the button here. Now the display is looking really good. It has nice viewing angles. It's quite bright. I think it's not a maximum brightness, or is it? No, it was an automatic brightness, so we can just go up here to maximum brightness, and it's very sunny today, but no problem to read the screen. Here we're in the shade, but it's still looking super awesome, and just check out the colors. I think it looks great. Okay, then let's have a look at the back side. Now some people said it's slippery, but I don't think so. So maybe because it's really hot, but actually the grip is pretty good in my hands. Now what I like about the phone is that the camera, for instance, is not coming out of the device, so it's really flat as you can see. It comes with a real dual LED flash. Camera could probably look better, looks kind of strange with that huge black ring around it. Okay, now the SIM card tray is coming just a little bit out of the device. I will check this out a little bit later when we open it up. And here we have the buttons of the phone. So we have here the power button, and it's kind of small, made out of plastic, but at least it's not wobbly. Then the back shell, so that plastic shell, it goes a little bit over the glass, not even 1 millimeter, but you can probably see that. So, well, it protects the glass just a little bit, not really much, but just a little bit. So far so good. At the top we have another hole, and this is actually a second microphone, so noise cancelling looks really good so far. And here we have the 3.5mm headphone jack. Okay, at the bottom, so this is the bottom microphone, and here we have the bottom speaker. It's a single speaker, and here once again micro USB port and the 2 screws to unlock the back cover to open it up, what we'll do in some other video. Okay, so far so good. I really like the device. At the first look, it's really cool. The system, we can quickly cover that. It comes with some bloatware, probably because it's a Chinese ROM. And for instance, you have something like Siri or Google Voice Search, so we can try it. Hey, what's up, Meizu? Just wait for this. I mean, it's funny, but I don't understand anything. Sorry if it sounds racist, but I just think it sounds so funny if you do that, for instance, in public and people are looking at you and you look like a full retard. But I will definitely get an international ROM, or just at least debloat it, because it comes with Alipay. I mean, nobody using that here in Austria. It comes with some other, which is not classified as bloatware or junkware, but in China that's normal. You have that in a lot of ROMs, but honestly here in Austria, who uses Kuna, Travel or whatever, so I definitely have to get rid of all that, probably install a clean international version of Flyme. But so far I absolutely like it. That phone feels great for the cheap price. Here at the top, front facing camera, kind of small. And here we have the speaker, and I just checked out the camera, so at the first look it's looking really beautiful, but you will see samples and everything in my full review of that smartphone. Okay guys, then I would say let's remove the SIM card tray, and then let's see how that phone here looks from the inside, or actually how the SIM card tray looks like, because we cannot remove the back cover. Now guys, accessing the SIM card tray is really easy. Just take that Flyme pin and go in there. And boom, it unlocks, and then you can just take out the SIM card tray. The only bad thing so far is that, yeah, it's a dual SIM card tray as you can see, but you have to decide for yourself. Do you want memory extension, or do you want to use 2 SIM cards? So you see we have here 1 nano SIM card slot, so that's basically the SIM card you can always use, and here we have a slot which basically lets you decide if you want to use a micro SD card or another SIM card. So honestly, yeah, I think that's a bad solution, just like on the Yumi Zero. I don't like that solution because I need definitely memory extension, and a lot of people also need a second SIM card for work, so well, not the best thing, but so far it's okay. So guys, we're now here at the end of this first look and unboxing video, and so far I really like the phone. So it looks nice, the performance is good, just the Flyme OS, it's very strange, so I have to get used to it, and this is why I do now the unboxing, and the review will come in the next day, so I still have to get used to it. You see that there is a lot of bloatware on the phone which I want to remove. I want to maybe install the international version, which is a little bit better if it's possible, and you see also the settings, so everything looks kind of different, and I really have to get used to it to show you all the features and what this phone here can actually do, because the last time I've touched a Meizu, that was the MX4, and I just had it for 2 days or something like that. Okay, well, so far so good. Don't forget to check out the link down below in the description, and it's efoxshop.com. They have it for about 160, which I think is a good price because the display is looking good. Then also the whole phone feels good, but the software so far, I just don't like it. So I will now get used to it, bring you the full review with GPS test, camera test, performance test in the next 2 or 3 days, so I will try to hurry up with that, but I really don't want to rush in. I want to bring you an in-depth review over all the features of the Meizu M2 Note. Okay guys, then thank you so much for watching, and this phone looks really promising. So see you again in the full review of this phone, so have a nice day and bye bye.